Hey, Brian.
What's going on, David? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good, good.
Hello, hello guys. Hello, David.
Hey, Joe. How are you?
Doing well at yourself?
Good, good.
Excellent.
All right. All right. So let's get started here. We're gonna go for 30 minutes till about 5:30, and we're going to focus on Forex and Bitcoin. All right, so the Forex market just opened at 5 p.m. here. And what was the big move we talked about last week? What was the big move, guys, that happened last week in Forex?
The Japanese yen.
You with the yen pairs.
The yen pairs, very good. So the yen pairs were all going up. So we traded those pairs, had a very good week. So let's kind of go through them for a minute here. So the dollar yen, here was a buy signal. So we got the buy signal right here on this blue arrow right here. So this arrow here, let me open it up for a bit here. Let's see here. So here was the buy signal, guys, on this candle here. That's a 240-minute candle, was the buy signal. And a lot of traders miss this. So let me show you guys this here. So that here on this candle here was the buy signal, this arrow here. This candle was our buy signal, but it was actually right here. Okay, right here on the candle at this triangle right here was our actual buy signal. So we bought on this 240-minute candle here, but right here was actually our buy signal. So our buy signal came in right on the break of this resistance right here, okay, which was 112.056 right here. You guys see that?
Mm.
Let me open it up. Okay. All right. So why did we get the buy signal right here, guys? Why did the buy signal come in right here and not here? Okay, and not here. Why did it come in right here on this line here?
It broke that resistance line?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So it broke resistance, and so buyers are now in control. Absolutely. I kind of just wanted to go through that because a lot of traders miss that. So we're not just randomly taking trades, okay? We have a break of resistance. Buyers are in control. So we got a buy signal here. Price went higher on the dollar yen. Price broke support right here. So price broke support. Price broke support right here. And then we get a sell signal to get out. So we bought here, sold here. And so now we're out of the trade. Okay. If you guys notice, while the yen pairs were trending higher, all these here, all the pairs here were all in blue like this. They were in blue and then they were trending up, right? Blue and trending up. Now they're down. They're red, they're down. So now they're trending down. Okay. So if anyone is in, we'll go through this. but it's easy to see. We've got the sell signal, and these are color coded red. So we should not be in these trades anymore at all. The candles are red now, so price is moving down. So we should not be in those trades anymore. Here was New Zealand, yen, same thing. Buy signal here on this break of resistance, break of support. This is perfect trading here, break of support. We got a sell signal. We bought here, sold here, we're out. Stop me if you guys have any questions, okay? Pound yen, same thing. Buy signal here on this break of resistance right here. We broke support, we're out. We've got red candles. Okay, they're moving lower. Euro yen, same thing. Buy signal here on this break of resistance, sell signal, break of support, red candles, we're out. These were huge moves, guys, for a lot of pips. Swiss yen, buy signal here on this break of resistance. What is it doing now? What is it doing? It hasn't given a sell signal yet, but what is price doing?
Consolidating.
Is what?
Consolidating.
Consolidating, very good. When will we get a sell signal on the system? When will we get a sell signal?
When it breaks support.
Underneath the moving average.
Absolutely. So when it breaks support or the moving average, okay, so support is right here. Okay, so if it breaks this support line right here, guys, we'll get a sell signal. But what I tell traders is this: if all the other pairs are giving sell signals, just go ahead and close this trade. All right. All right. There's more, there's a good chance you'll get a sell signal. So save a few pips and go ahead and get out, close the trade. All right. CAD yen, same thing. Buy signal here on a break of this resistance. We broke support right here. Sell signal, we're out. We're getting red candles here. And Aussie yen, same thing. Buy signal here on a break of resistance. Sell signal here on a break of support. We're out of the trade. So absolutely great trading on the yen pairs. We got a question on I think it was you, Joe, on Thursday, whether we should go short the yen pairs. And that's a big mistake traders make, that they assume that as we close, okay, as the price moves from long and price is moving lower, that we should go short right away. And the answer is absolutely not, okay? And there's a few reasons why. The main reason is that we're still in an uptrend. So I'm going to show you guys this here. Although the pairs have closed, right, we're still in an uptrend. So let me draw some trend lines here. Okay, so we're in an uptrend here. Okay, let's move this. Okay, so we're in an uptrend. So a couple of things could happen, guys. We could recover. Okay, we could recover this support. Okay, so this support is now resistance. So we could recover, get above this, which is now resistance, and now test this resistance line and move on forward, right? Test this resistance line and then move higher. Okay, so we never want to go short against the trend. Okay, a lot would have to happen for us to start to short. Okay, so although we are out of the position here, price could change, move higher, and then continue this upward trend. So if we short in, if we try to short, guess what? They're going to kick us out of the trades. Okay, if the price moves higher, guys, if the price moves higher and breaks this resistance right here, So right here is resistance, right? If price moves higher and break this resistance, we'll get a nice buy signal, okay, to now move higher. Okay, and what phase would that be? It's always good to remember what phase we're in, right? That keeps us in control of price. Okay, so if it breaks resistance right here, if price breaks resistance, what phase is that, guys? What phase is that? You guys remember what phase will that be?
Reaccumulation, man.
Reaccumulation. Awesome. Very awesome. Very good. Reaccumulation. Okay. So we accumulated here. Every time price broke resistance, we reaccumulated. Okay. If price consolidates down in this area in here, let's say price consolidates in this area here and now breaks this support line here, what phase are we in? Let's draw this here.
Distribution.
Distribution. Who said that?
Talak.
Hey, very good. Very good. Distribution. And then as price goes lower, we'll get redistribution phase. Very, very good. Very good. So we can start to look for short positions when we get into a redistribution phase. So now it's too early. Redistribution would look something like this, guys. Okay. So here was our buy signal, and just follow me for a second. This will make sense here. So we always want to be mindful of the phase that we're in. Okay, so here is accumulation, reaccumulation as we move higher, got a sell signal. This is distribution. All of this is distribution. As we move lower, that's redistribution. So we can see that by bringing in, we're going to bring in our short signal. Well, let's do this. AUDJPY. Let's go here. We'll use this here. New Zealand CAD is a good example here. So let's bring in the buy. All right, just follow me here. Okay, so here was our buy signal here, accumulation, reaccumulation. Then we've got distribution in here. Okay, we broke support. This is all distribution. Every time price breaks that purple support and we keep moving lower, that's redistribution. Okay, so all this is in the markdown phase, So this is where we would short. So here was our short signal right here, our red arrow. And then we would, every time price breaks support, we would add to our position. That's redistribution all the way down until we get a sell signal here to get out. So this is when we would short the pairs here. So that's accumulation, markup phase, reaccumulation, distribution. Okay, distribution, redistribution all the way down. And then we close the trades. Okay, and then we do it all over again. What phase is this here?
The accumulation.
Accumulation, very good. Accumulation right here. And then what's this phase in here? What are we doing here?
Redistribution.
Reaccumulation. Remember, distribution, price is moving lower, distribution, okay, accumulation, reaccumulation, markup phase, okay? After you guys do this for a while, it's second nature. Just understand on the left side of price, okay? So if we drew this here, Okay, on the left side of price is your uptrend. We should be buying. On the right side of price, left side is all, it's green, yellow, trending support and resistance lines. On the right side is distribution, markdown phase, red candles, purple support and resistance lines, okay? Two phases. So on this side, we should be only buying. On this side, we should be selling, only selling short. All right. What do we notice here, guys, on our radar? So on our radar right here, what are we noticing? What are we noticing? So we're going into the week, right? We're going into the new week. Market open today. We should be looking for trading opportunities. So what can we tell just visually? And this is what you want to practice every, on Sundays. You want to take a look here and look at what opportunities you might have for the upcoming week. So what's the market telling us here? Because all of these pairs here, guys, really will tell us what the Forex market is doing as a whole. So what's the Forex market doing as a whole based on the pairs here?
I'm looking at this on my phone, but looks like a lot of red.
A lot of red?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's some, I can't tell which ones are blue because it's so small on my phone, but I can't see the ones that are blue that are trending up.
Okay. So which ones are, do we have anything that's trending up that's blue? Do we have any pairs that are consistently trending, meaning that, okay, here's the Aussie pairs here. So all of the Aussie pairs are trending up. We don't have that yet, right? It's mixed. Okay, so we have one that's up, another one that's neutral, down and up. So we really should not be trading the Aussie pairs. It's mixed. Same thing with the New Zealand pairs. They're mixed. We've got one that's up, the two that's up here, one's down. Okay, the yen pairs. So we've got all down right here. So that's moving down. So it's a good idea to keep an eye on these to go short. Okay, so once we get sell short signals, okay, here we can look to take those short. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, the dollar pairs are mixed, guys. The dollar pairs are mixed. We've got several that are up, several that are down. So no real trend in either direction. So that's what we want to see. We want to see where pairs are setting up, where the whole group is either moving down or up. So like I said, the yen pairs are setting up to start giving us shorts if it lasts, short signals. Here it's also mixed. The euro pairs are mixed. So we got several that are up and down. And then take a look here. The pound pairs, guys, are moving to the downside. So we can start, there's one up, the others are down. So we can start looking at these to go down. Not that we're going to trade them right away. We just need to follow what's happening. We did get,
David?
Yes.
Yeah, could we go to that, the US dollar, South African rand one? Because I got into that just before the market closed on Friday. Yeah, the USD ZAR. And then now I just opened my Forex.com account and it shows that it's gone down. Okay,
let's take a look at that. I'm glad you mentioned that. So we do have a pair here, a group, the dollar ZAR. So the dollar ZAR and then the euro ZAR. That's a group. It's only two pairs in that group. Okay, only two pairs in that group. So we can trade those. Those two pairs are blue and up. So again, the euro ZAR right here, the dollar ZAR, that's up. So we could trade that group. Another group that we could also trade, they've been running for a while, but they move quite fast. That's the Turkish pair, so the USD TRY and the EUR TRY. So, but let's focus on the dollar ZAR. So, which one did you get into? Which pair?
That first one, the dollar ZAR. But if we're looking at it on a 240 time frame, I'm just seeing that mine went down a little bit, but I'm seeing that on the 240 time frame that you have there, it's still on the up. So maybe on a smaller time frame is what it's showing down, I guess.
Okay, so we are trading the dollar ZAR and the euro ZAR. Okay, so let's go through that trade right now. Okay.
But right on that thing, a quick question: do you recommend waiting till the market opens on a Sunday evening, or like I did? Like I told you, I got in on Friday, and then the market closed. So would I have been better off just waiting till Sunday? It's going to be closed over the weekend anyway, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ideally, we want to get in on the buy signal. Okay.
Okay.
So
I got you.
the buy signal came in on Friday. We just want to get in. Okay. Remember, guys. Remember that don't focus on your P&L. Okay. So if you focus, because price will move higher and lower within the trade. Okay, so this happens a lot with traders, right? If you focus on the P&L while you're in the trade, there's a lot of anxiety with that, right? As traders, we will do that. We'll absolutely do that. But what we don't want to focus on is on the P&L. We want to focus on the actual system and the move. What will happen more often than not is that when we get into the trade, expect a pullback. Okay, so let's say, for instance, right here, the buy signal was right here, guys, right here. Okay, price reversed, came all the way back to this support right here, never gave a sell signal. Okay, and then about 3 candles later, okay, we got above and then we continued moving higher. Okay, that makes sense right here. We continued moving higher. Same thing here. We've got a buy signal here. Okay, when you end the trade, try to focus on the trade in front of you. Okay, and also focus on these zones right here. So here's price broke this resistance right here. Resistance becomes support. So if you're going to focus on anything, focus on what might be the next move for price. Rather than your account size. Because if you focus on the movement in your account, okay, so if we look at price right here, okay. So here was the first resistance, price broke. This was a big move and we didn't catch it quicker. Ideally, we would want to get the buy signal right in here, but we got it right up here. Okay, so that's fine. That's a big move, okay? So here is current resistance. We're in the trade already. So the buys, we bought in here. I don't know where you bought in at. Tilak, I don't know where you bought in at. Okay.
It was in the evening. It was actually just a little bit before the market closed.
Okay. So
maybe 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock around there.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so here's we're in the trade now. If it breaks this next resistance here, price could get to this area in here, right? And then we would get yellow redistribution lines and keep moving higher. Okay, the goal, if we're going to put some type of a mental target, would be in this area up in here. Okay, we'll get some consolidation. You guys see this consolidation in here?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a problem area for the ZAR, okay, because it's had some issues getting above this resistance and right here. So this is if we look here, and this is a good example of how to follow price and focus on the trade in front of you so that you don't get nervous about the trades. Okay, so here is consolidation in here. So the goal for this pair, okay, is to get above this area here. If we can get above this resistance line right here, that's very, very bullish for the ZAR. Okay, however, okay, so if we can just remember, this is consolidation. So the pair might spend some time in this area in here. Okay, because that was a big area for the pair prior. Okay, so if we can get past this area, really good. If we can get past this area here, then that would look really good for the pair. However, if the price breaks down, okay, here was previous resistance becomes support. Okay, so if price doesn't hold and it comes back down, okay, we will get a sell signal right at the break of this support right here to exit the trade. Okay, so when we end the trade, just follow this process. Okay, follow the process, and that will keep you level-headed. Okay, we can't get emotional about the trade, so we want to be very analytical. So just remember, once the price breaks resistance become previous support, and now if price moves lower, okay, breaks support, we'll get a sell signal to get out. And that's it. Just like here, price moves higher. We got a buy signal here on this break of resistance. Price went up, price failed. We didn't catch a trend. Price failed, came back down, broke this previous resistance, which is now support. We got a sell signal here to get out. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want to be very, we never want to think about when we trade like this, it's systematic. What will happen a lot is if we focus on our P&L, so the movement, it's a lot of noise, right? We focus on our account, a lot of movement in our account. We might get out of this trade. This trade could come all the way down to this area here, bounce off, and you'll see this a lot. It'll bounce off that support, okay, which was previous resistance, now support, bounce off that, and then continue to move higher. And many times I will see traders, because price came down, they'll get nervous, close the trade, and then the trade will go back in the direction of the overall move. Just remember, when price breaks resistance, guys, okay, when price breaks resistance, that means buyers are in control. A lot would have to happen for the buyers not to be in control anymore. So, and this large candle here, that's a lot of buying. That's a lot of buying, right? So someone believes very strongly, okay, that the dollar ZAR will go up. Okay, so we just have to trust that process. Here is a good example here. See here, we got a buy signal here, price moved higher, okay, buy signal here. We came back and we tested this support. And we only have a few more minutes here. We tested this support. Here is previous resistance, which is now support. Price came back down, held right at that support. You guys see that there?
Yeah.
Held support right here, never closed. Okay, so if we were focused on price and we were concerned that, hey, we're in a negative position in our P&L, we would have closed the trade. But guess what happened? It, held support, kept going higher. If we had broken this support line, right, and got down in this area here, we would have gotten sell signal. Okay. So when you in the trick is when we're in the trades with and we've got buy signals, if we're going long, just trust, close your eyes. I tell traders, put away your phone, don't look at your account, right? Put away your phone, don't look at your account, and just kind of practice that. So you focus on the process and not your account. So that's dollar ZAR. Let's take a look at Euro ZAR. Euro ZAR, and you should, it will be almost identical. Okay, so this is Euro ZAR. Same thing here. And if you, it's a good idea if you have, if you guys are in a trade, a lot of these pairs, we have multiple pairs. Okay, so to get some type of a comfort level in the pairs, look at the other pairs. Okay, so if you take a look at Euro ZAR, okay, similar to dollar ZAR, you'll notice that here was the buy signal, and this one is going up. You see here, candles are going up here. So the dollar ZAR will probably follow that pair. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of times, just like here, right? We know that the yen pairs have given a sell signal, right? Given a sell signal on most of the yen pairs right here. And which one was it that's still holding? Let's see here. I forgot. Was it Euro? Swiss? Yeah, the Swiss pair. Okay, so just like here, where the all the yen pairs have given sell signals, okay, to exit, this one hasn't given a sell signal yet. We can anticipate that we'll get a sell signal in this one and get out. Okay, so the ZAR is moving higher nicely. Okay, well, here was our buy signal right here, and now it's moving higher. We can anticipate that the dollar ZAR will follow. Okay, make sense?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Okay, for as far as Bitcoin, so the only two pairs, guys, that we are trading this week right now will be the dollar ZAR and Euro ZAR. That's it.
David, real quick,
Yes,
because I'm in the Kiwi and the New Zealand, the CAD and the dollar.
So
it's still showing up. So
you in the,
I just hold on that?
So which one, the New Zealand CAD?
Yeah, and the dollar.
And the dollar. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Yes, so the New Zealand CAD, here was our buy signal here. You would just continue to hold that.
Just hold it, okay.
Yeah, just hold it. Just remember, if we break this support here, we'll likely get a sell signal, okay?
Okay.
If it breaks this resistance right here, you can add to your position, okay?
Okay.
You can add to your position.
But I see on the right side of the, they are trending, ranging and trending pairs. So like I said, you want to just hold on to that, correct?
What's that?
I see on the trending, on the trending chart.
Yes.
They're trending, they're both above 35. So that's a good sign to hold on to those, correct?
Yeah, so that's a good point here. So it's, we should have been in these already. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, we should have been in these. So if you're in them, once you're in them, you're fine. But yes, so just hold on to those. So was there another one, the New Zealand CAD, and was there another one you mentioned that you?
Yeah, the New Zealand dollar.
New Zealand dollar, okay. So New Zealand dollar, yes, still hold on to that. Here was the buy signal here. Okay, and now it's testing support. So I would just anticipate it's testing support right in here. So if it doesn't bounce, and move higher and moves lower, okay, below this area here, you could get a sell signal.
Okay.
Okay, just be aware of that, these are getting close to probably giving you a sell signal. This is holding up a bit better, but these pairs kind of go along. Just remember the Aussie, the New Zealand pairs, and the yen pairs kind of go together. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. They're out in that Asian area, that Asian region, right? So also the Kiwi, the Aussie, the yen pairs, once they start to sell, like the yen pairs, these will kind of follow. Okay, these will kind of follow. So these are coming down. Your New Zealand CAD and your New Zealand CAD, they're coming down. They follow the same pattern here all together. So just be aware of that. Okay, you see that? Okay, we always want to focus on the top trending pairs. So the top trending pairs right now is the Turkish pairs, the EUR, TRY. We should be already in those. Okay, so the EUR, TRY, and the USD TRY, here was our buy signal here, and they're moving higher. They actually gapped up. Okay, so those are our top trending pairs right now, EUR, TRY, and USD TRY. And then the new pairs that we're in is USD ZRY. So let me see where, right here, EUR ZRY and USD ZRY. But our top trending pairs right now, we should be already in those. The buy signal was way down here. Okay, so we should be in those already. EUR TRY and USD TRY. And then there's nothing else really leading. Okay, those are the two pairs, the yen pairs. Okay, these pairs are coming down. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys see that there? Okay, Bitcoin closed. So we got a sell signal on Bitcoin. So we're out of Bitcoin. Okay, we got a sell signal right at 61,000. Okay, what we're watching for Bitcoin is this. We'll see what happens. 1 second here. But we should be out if it recovers this, if Bitcoin recovers this support here, which is now resistance, we could get a buy signal, okay, a buy signal up in this area in here. Okay, I doubt we'll get one in here, so probably in here we'll get a buy signal, but we'll wait on Bitcoin because it could do this. Okay, it could move lower down in this area in here. All right. Anything else, guys? Any questions for me?
No, thank you.
All right. So which pairs, which are the new pairs that we're in?
Turkish.
Which ones?
The Turkish.
The Turkish pairs, we should be already in those. They're still trending up.
Euros are and dollars are, USDs are.
Very good, very good. And then obviously the Turkish pairs, we should be in those. All right, guys, have a great trading week, okay?
All right.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you, David.
All right, and then just let me
David.
know if you guys need me for anything, just contact me directly.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
Take care. Have a good week. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jason.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.